Because now, as of today, their focus is on closing the Bryan Mbeumo deal as soon as possible. Man United are in the process for that. And then in terms of budget, it's going to be important to understand how much they can spend on the striker, because it's also going to be important to understand what happens with Sancho, Rashford, Garnacho. All these players have to go. And so for Man United to understand how much they will get from these players, Antony too is going to be crucial to understand the budget for the striker. Bryan Mbeumo is getting closer to Manchester United after the club sent an improved proposal in the last hours. It's a proposal worth more than £60 million package in total after 45 plus £10 million proposal rejected 2 weeks ago. Man United are back to the table with a new bid. Now talks ongoing between the clubs. Remember that Bryan Mbeumo already has an agreement with Manchester United on the contract on personal terms, and now giving priority to United, who are working to sign Brentford player. Who's active is Manchester United, and on Bryan Mbeumo, guys, I keep receiving many questions. I can tell you that today, even if it's Sunday, the contacts continue, even today, between Manchester United and Brentford. So constant contacts between the two clubs to reach an agreement for Bryan Mbeumo. There is still no here we go, but Man United keep working on that. Man United keep advancing. Man United keep their confidence and their optimism to make the deal happen. So Manchester United are going very strong for Bryan Mbeumo, and now the feeling is quite positive on that one once again. So don't forget the Bryan Mbeumo deal for the next days, for the next week also, because Man United will be pushing and pushing again to get it over the line. And so the here we go is still a strong possibility for Bryan Mbeumo as a new Manchester United player. Bryan Mbeumo, the fantastic player of Brentford. Guys, what I'm hearing at the moment is that the conversation club to club, Man United, Brentford, is still ongoing, is still underway. So talks ongoing for this story, talks ongoing for this deal, but at the moment still waiting for Manchester United to try reach an agreement on the fee with Brentford. They tried with the first bid, it was 10 days ago, rejected by Brentford. Man United remain in conversations, they are trying to find a way. Remember how important will be the outgoings for Manchester United this summer. We said about Onana for the goalkeeper, but for example, there are many players who are completely out of the project. And so Rashford, Sancho, let's see what's going to happen also with the situation of Garnacho, who is still expected to leave Manchester United. So all these players to leave can generate money and funds for players to join Manchester United in these summer transfer window. So we have to be patient, see what's going to happen with the exits. Meanwhile, Manchester United are still working on the Bryan Mbeumo deal with Brentford. Then is not done at this stage, still working club to club. Man United fans will have to be patient also because, again, the financial part is important. They already invested the big money on Mateus Cunha. They will not play Champions League football or European football at all next season, and this is why patience is important to find the right balance. But let's see what happens with all the players I mentioned. And then, guys, strikers. We have to mention strikers. We have to enter into strikers, because this morning I was telling you how Viktor Gyökeres remains an option for Arsenal in this summer transfer window. And today, the message coming from those close to Manchester United is that they feel, despite calling on daily basis, despite maintaining all the contacts active for Viktor Gyökeres, they feel that the player is giving priority to Arsenal. Arsenal project, Champions League football, so Viktor Gyökeres is giving priority to Arsenal. My understanding is that Gyökeres didn't say, no, I'm not coming to Man United. So Viktor Gyökeres or his agents didn't inform Man United about rejecting the club. Just giving priority to Arsenal as long as the Arsenal option is available on the table. So what happens? Arsenal are talking with Benjamin Sesko. Arsenal are talking with the agent of Benjamin Sesko. Arsenal are working on a deal with Red Bull Leipzig, still no official bid, but still talking to Red Bull Leipzig, so direct club-to-club contact 2 weeks ago and 1 week ago. Direct contact with the agent of the player, so Arsenal are working on Sesko, but it's still not a done deal with the club or with the agent, and for Benjamin Sesko, also, the situation is still open. Then, Viktor Gyökeres opening his doors to Arsenal. So, Gyökeres and Sesko remain the two main options. Let's see what Arsenal decide to do, but at the moment we can say that Gyökeres is waiting to understand what happens at Arsenal before committing his future with any other club, because there was interest from Saudi, there was this call from Manchester United on daily basis, as I told you, to be informed on the situation of Viktor Gyökeres. So for sure, Man United keep looking for a striker, and Man United remain interested in the Viktor Gyökeres situation, but now they feel the deal is difficult because the player is giving priority priority to Arsenal. But as of tonight, still not killing the story between Gyökeres and United, just saying that Gyökeres is giving priority to Arsenal. Then we will be following this story, because for sure will be one of the interesting ones to follow in the next days, waiting first of all to understand how this war between the agents of Gyökeres and the Sporting, I've been explaining you why in the past few videos here on YouTube. But let's see how this war will go, because the agent insists on 65 million euros exit pact for Viktor Gyökeres this summer, while Sporting want more, around 80 million euros for Gyökeres. So the pricing will be an important part of the story to understand if Arsenal will go for Gyökeres or for Benjamin Sesko.